Here is your Golfer's Almanac for June 4th. Today is the birthday of Sandra Haynie, born Sandra Jane Haynie in 1943 in Fort Worth, Texas. She turned pro in 1961 and won 42 times on the LPGA Tour, including 4 majors. She won the Women's PGA Championship twice in 1965 and 1974, and then that same year she won the U.S. Women's Open. Haynie's last major came at the Du Maurier Classic in 1982. Also, Haynie beat Kathy Whitworth 3 times in playoffs to deny her even more victories, though Haynie was runner-up 15 times to Kathy Whitworth's 88 LPGA wins. Happy birthday, Sandra. Today is the birthday of Sandra Post, born in Oakville, Ontario, Canada in 1948. Post turned pro in 1968 at the age of 19, and in her first season won the LPGA Championship. Post beat defending champion Kathy Whitworth in an 18-hole playoff. Post was the youngest golfer to win a major on the LPGA. She was 20 years old at the time. Post was the only Canadian golfer to win a major for the next 48 years until Brooke Henderson won the Women's PGA Championship in 2016. She was 18 years old. Post was also the first Canadian to win multiple times on the LPGA Tour in both 1978 and 1979. She won a total of 8 times on the LPGA Tour. Happy birthday, Sandra. Today is also the birthday of O.B. Keeler, born Oscar Bain Keeler in 1882 in Olympia, Washington. Keeler grew up in the Atlanta area and was a newspaperman for the Atlanta Journal, covering more than 80 major golf tournaments and chronicling the legendary career of Bobby Jones. He was witness to all of Jones' 13 major championship wins, including all of his Grand Slam victories in 1930. He and Jones were close companions, and Keeler co-authored most of Jones' books on golf and edited many of his magazine and newspaper articles. He also appeared in the instructional movies made by Bobby Jones after his playing career. On this day in 1927, the first Ryder Cup matches concluded at Worcester Country Club in Massachusetts. Walter Hagen captained the U.S. team, and Ted Ray led the visiting team from Great Britain. Hagen hoisted the Ryder Cup, though Samuel Ryder was unable to attend the event. The next Ryder Cup will be held in Italy at the Marco Simone Golf and Country Club outside of Rome. This will be the 44th match. On this day in 1978, JoAnne Carner won her second Canadian Open at St. George's Golf and Country Club outside of Toronto by 8 strokes over Hollis Stacey. At the time, the tournament was known as the Peter Jackson Classic and is not recognized as a major, though from 1979 to 2000, the event was recognized as one of the LPGA's 4 majors. On this day in 1984, Arnold Palmer failed to qualify for the U.S. Open that was going to be held at Wingfoot some 2 weeks later. This snapped a streak of 31 consecutive Opens that Palmer played in, starting in 1953. Palmer won the Open in 1960 and played once more at Oakmont in 1994, receiving a USGA exemption into the field. Here's a quote today from O.B. Keeler. "Old man Parr is a patient soul who never shoots a birdie and never incurs a buzzard." That's it for today in golf history. Play fast, repair all the pitch marks you can find, and keep your golf ball in the short grass. Your Golfer's Almanac is a GolfToons production. It's written, produced, and narrated by me, Michael Duranko. I invite you to check out our original golf illustrations and the humor essays that accompany each of the golf cartoons. Tour Backspin is a weekly golf history newsletter that celebrates the PGA Tour in the 1960s and 70s with tie-ins to today's tour. They offer a bunch of content, contests, and other interesting bits. See the link in the show notes and subscribe.